Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, we're talking Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall feud and timeline. You guys are so awesome and sent me so many fabulous articles. So much is coming out right now from Sarah Jessica Parker. You know, she stayed silent this whole time, but now she's talking, saying just some not nice things, like that she doesn't want Kim Cattrall back. I'll show you the articles. I don't want to paraphrase, um, so I've seen the articles there, and then I just stumbled upon this one that breaks down the feud timeline. I was interested in it, and I thought you'd get a kick out of it too. So let's take a look. But first, check out my merch link below. I got Midnight Toast, Justice for Steve. It's a load of pants. Or find me on Patreon. It's patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. So, yeah, Elle released this article, says a timeline of Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker's rumored Sex and the City feud. I don't know about you guys, but I have been riveted by this and completely fascinated. I've heard, I've kind of heard both, but mostly that Sarah Jessica Parker, not that nice. Again, allegedly, but I've heard stories that, even a lot of you guys have written me privately just saying you've run into her and not that nice. So in 2004, Kim Cattrall was on Friday Night with Jonathan Ross, and she said basically the show ended. She wanted to celebrate the financial success and take a break. Nobody else wanted to do that, but she thought it was time to move on. So they didn't talk about a seventh season. A movie wasn't discussed at that point, and that was that. Okay, so then May 2008, The Telegraph is saying that the women were in a feud. Reportedly, second season, Parker became executive producer, so she got a salary bump because of it. And Cattrall reportedly negotiated for a higher salary as well. And people on set were reporting that there was a feud. So still in May 2008, a report came out at the 2004 Emmy Awards that the actresses were not sitting with Cattrall. So she herself came out and said, are we the best of friends? No, we're professional actresses. We have our own separate lives. So then May 2008, in the same report, Parker said that the cast were friends. Honestly, we're all friends. I wish I saw more of Kim. She mentioned money, and no one should vilify her for that. People made a decision, and that we had vilified her. I don't know. I'm still thinking that sounds like a mean girl statement. Like, don't be mean to Kim. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Let's be mean to Kim. I know. I'm biased. I'm a Kim fan, but I don't know about that statement. So in June 2008, Kim gave a statement through Marie Claire saying 4 years ago she was going through a painful divorce. The series was coming to an end. Her father was diagnosed with dementia. She felt like she needed to be with her family, her real family. And she said that at that point, after this, when she was finally sent the movie script, it was time. She felt like enough time had passed. She was ready to revisit Samantha. June 2008, in the same interview, Darren Star, the creator of the series, says, I think you have to draw a line between what's happening in gossip columns and what's happening on set. You can't create that kind of chemistry. When you do a series for so many years, you can't fake it completely. So in 2009, an article came out in New York Magazine saying that Sarah Jessica Parker and Kim Cattrall were no longer speaking. They made everyone on the set of the Sex and the City movie uncomfortable. Sex and the City 2 was released in 2010. This is about the time that I started to hear rumblings of the feud. I do remember that. After seeing that Sex and the City second movie, I thought, well, no wonder they're having a feud. They wrote these terrible lines for Kim. They made her they made her character ridiculous in that movie. November 2009, Elle asked Parker about the feud rumors, and she says, I don't think anyone wants to believe that I love Kim. I adore her. I wouldn't have done the movie without her. Didn't and wouldn't. And I'm laughing right now thinking, well, you made this horrible show without her, and good for her for not being in it. So January 2010, it was the Daily Mail again. They talked to Cattrall. Honestly, I'm not going to go over all this. She said some glowing things, saying Sarah Jessica's a born leader. They don't want to believe that women are getting on. We get on fine. Okay, May 2010, the cast did an interview for Marie Claire. Cynthia Nixon says, it hasn't always been smooth sailing, but the idea that we are somehow adversarial is ludicrous. And to that I say, Cynthia Nixon, you're the worst. You ruined my show. Thanks a lot. So then jump ahead to September 2016, Sarah Jessica Parker again doing an interview, this time with Time. And really saying a lot, but not really saying much. That seems to be her MO. So she gives this interview where it's fascinating that people suspect they don't like each other, and when she wishes Kim a happy birthday, they're like, oh God, I didn't know you liked her. I don't know. I just don't believe it. I don't. I mean, we've heard too many stories. I'm sure it's all of them, but I'm just not a fan of Sarah Jessica Parker. She's fine on the show. I just heard too many things. I'm not buying it. October 2016, Sarah Jessica Parker goes on Howard Stern, still denying that there were any kind of problem, saying no, every day wasn't perfect, but it was no big deal. So September 2017, a third movie was being kicked around, but Cattrall reportedly would not sign up for the project. Now I've heard that this garbage we got now was basically what the third movie was going to be. And yeah, I don't blame her at all. If she saw a script even kind of like this, I would have run for the hills too. But she said that her demands were not being met. They said because of that, they would not go forward with the project. Well, look what they did now, and look how that turned out for them. Look how beautiful. I'm obsessed with that coat. It's so pretty. Okay, Cattrall tweeted that the only demand she made was not to do the movie. This is September 2017. She claimed she said no to the movie even back in 2016. September 2017, Parker confirms to Extra TV there will not be Sex and the City 3. She put out this statement, I remember this too, basically saying, oh, we're all so disappointed. I know the fans really wanted it, and we're also upset. So, again, kind of leaving Kim out there to be the villain and be like, I know you guys wanted it, I was on board, but it's, Kim's holding out. And if you've eaten something recently, you're going to want to fast forward because this part's going to make you sick. Basically, Kristen Davis in September 2017 went on to praise Michael Patrick King, evil elf on the shelf, to say that he had written beautifully written this new chapter, and I'm so upset that we can't share it with all of you. Again, I say if and just like that is that third chapter, yeah, no thanks on that. October 2017, Piers Morgan. Kim Cattrall goes on and says, I will not do another Sex and the City movie, and that she was never really friends with her co-stars. One of my favorite quotes here is when she says, I feel like the show was best when it was the series and the bonus was the two movies, meaning we know the movies kind of sucked, but I'm glad you liked the series. So she went on to explain that she made a clear, concise decision, empowered decision. It's my life. I'm ready to end this chapter, the end. So, same interview, she was asked if she was friends with her co-star, and she said, never been friends. Also addressed the rumors that the third movie didn't happen because she was acting like a diva and asked for more money. She says, this is where I really take to task people from Sex and the City, and specifically Sarah Jessica Parker. I think she could have been nicer. I really think she could have been nicer. I don't know what her issue is. So January 2018, Parker goes on Colbert and references a new opening in the Sex and the City cast. Also January 2018, appearing on Ellen, she says there's a grief, a mourning period, and perhaps we'll consider, for instance, you playing Samantha. Barf. So February 2018, Parker was on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. He asked her about Kim telling Piers that they were never friends. Sarah says she was heartbroken the whole week. She says basically that's not how she recalls things. Okay, February 2018, that's when, unfortunately, Cattrall's 55-year-old brother passed away. When that happened, Sarah Jessica wrote on Instagram, Dearest Kim, my love and condolences to you and yours, and Godspeed to your beloved brother, XX. So they asked her, hey, why'd you comment? She says, listen, if somebody's in your life and whether you're in touch with them or not, suffering for any reason, it's involuntary. You want to convey condolences and sadness. Just let someone know you're thinking about them. Supposedly, they just say a source close to Parker told People that also when Kim's brother passed away, she did text and privately message Cattrall. Again, another iconic moment that I truly remember, February 2018, Kim Cattrall posted an Instagram slamming Parker for exploiting her brother's death. In her caption, she wrote, "My mom asked me today, when will that at Sarah Jessica Parker, that hypocrite, leave you alone? Your continuous reaching out is a painful reminder of how cruel you really were then and now. Let me make this very clear if I haven't already. You are not my family. You are not my friend. So I'm writing you one last time to tell you stop exploiting our tragedy in order to restore your nice girl persona." You know what? I don't know what happened, but if this is true and this is, what Kim is saying is true, I say good for you. Good for you for speaking out and good for you for calling her out on it. So February 2018, Us Weekly reported that a source close to Parker said not sure why Kim had to take it to this level. Another source told Us Weekly that the two hated each other and were at odds since the beginning of the show's second season. So February 2018, this part bummed me out. KTLA interviewed Jason Lewis, who played Smith Jarrett, of course, and he said he's team Sarah Jessica Parker. He says that she was always nothing but nice to him. You know what? And that might be true, but the first thing that pops in my mind is just because somebody's nice to you doesn't mean they're nice to everybody, right? I mean, I don't think... I'm sure somebody could say Harvey Weinstein was nice to me. I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying, you can find somebody that says so-and-so was nice to me. It doesn't mean they're nice to everybody. Okay, flash forward, February 2021. We are told from HBO that there will be a reboot, and it will focus on the three friends, women in their 50s. Yeah, too bad that's not what we got. December 2021, Kristen Davis was asked about Samantha, and she said that we love Samantha. Samantha's never not going to be part of the reboot in some way, so there's respect for Samantha. It's part of the story. We would never disrespect Samantha. We all saw the way they handled Samantha, and that she was just, she was very disrespected. She went away because she didn't get enough money from her friend Carrie, so she ran off to London. It just didn't make any sense. She was mad because Carrie wouldn't hire her as a publicist. No sense at all. And finally, February 2022, in an interview with Variety, Sarah Jessica Parker discussed the season finale, in which Carrie and Samantha resolved their differences via text and off camera. The hinted reconciliation had viewers wondering if Cattrall might just join season 2. She asked if she'd want Kim back on the show. Well, she said, "I don't think I would, because I think there's just too much public history of feelings on her part that she shared." You guys, I haven't participated in or read any articles, although people are inclined to let me know. Creator Michael Patrick, added, magically thinking it's great to have Samantha. I have no realistic expectation of Kim Cattrall ever appearing again. All I could think of when I heard this, and believe me, you guys are awesome. So many of you sent me this article. All I could think of is it's like that guy, right? That asshole guy who gets turned down and he doesn't like it. He doesn't know what to do with it. So he starts negging the girl thinking that that'll get her. I don't know. It's childish. It's immature. And it says more about Sarah Jessica Parker than anything else. That's my opinion. I'm curious about yours. Leave me comments below and let me know. Yeah, so it was interesting to go back over all of these and revisit some of the dates and the times and just to kind of remember all the pieces that came together. I remember hearing parts of this as it went along, and it's just fascinating to see where they've ended up and how it's all gone down. And I don't know, I'm Team Kim, obviously. But very curious to know what your thoughts are. Leave me comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week. Check back. I got lots going up, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.